Hello, my friends. Welcome back. How are you? I hope doing okay. Come on, let's go see what I'm up to today. I have this cute popsicle mold here, and I got it from Let's Resin, and then I have this butterfly mold here. So I thought we would create a cute popsicle with, I'm going to try to see if we can work this butterfly somewhere on the popsicle. And then I thought we would put some pretty flowers inside the popsicle because I think this is going to be something different from what you usually see inside the popsicles. And I have my market here in my town and next month, and I'm getting ready for that. So I thought I would make a few of these to bring with me and see how they do at the market. And I've got out some chameleon powders here by Let's Resin, and I'm just gonna use the different colors inside the butterfly mold are little areas where flowers are at. So I'm just coloring in with my brush here the chameleon powders on the little flowers inside the mold. And these are the intense chameleon powders. The colors I used is fairy green, deep blue, galaxy, and dark green. Okay, there it is. Now, I have some resin here. I used Let's Resin epoxy. And then I have these glitters here that I want to drop in the resin, but I'm not sure which one I want to use. Let's go with this pink purple looking one. And I'm going to grab a little spoon like this. It's real little. And I don't want to put much glitter in here at all. I'm talking very little because when we put the flowers inside the popsicle, we don't want the glitter to overpower the flowers. We just want a little bit of sparkle. See, I'm just getting a tiny bit of glitter. And this is the glitter that I like to use that it pretty much stays dispensed in the resin. There will be a few that will sink, but for the most part, they stay dispensed in the resin. I'm going to get a teeny beensy bit more of the glitter. Just a tad bit more. Okay, now I'm going to stir that up in my resin. You want to try to keep your stir stick down in your resin because the more you pull it out, the more bubbles you introduce into the resin. Now I'm going to spray a little bit of alcohol in my mold. Then I'm going to turn it upside down and get the excess alcohol out. And now I'm going to slowly pour the resin down into my mold. The reason I have this cup that the top of it's cut off is because I put this resin in my bubble machine and the cup wouldn't fit in there. So I had to cut part of it off. So that's why part of my cup is cut off. Okay, I'm going to stop right there. I didn't fill it up. I'm going to go ahead and pick out some of these flowers that I want to use. I think these are beautiful. And I'm going to introduce them to the resin and let them sit down in there and soak. I think we might use that one. Now, I sped the video up a little bit, and I'm going to talk you through it. I'm going to pick out some of these pink ones right here, too. I love these flowers. They are stunning in resin. They look so real. Okay, I'm going to pick out a few more of these and drop it down in my resin. Now I want some greenery. So I'm going to fumble through here and see what I want to pick out. I think we might go with this one. I'm going to spray it with a little bit of alcohol and then I'm going to push it down into my mold because there's some epoxy down in there. And now I'm going to take my silicone tipped brush here and just drag it down in there and position it where I want it. Okay, now we're going to pick out some of those flowers and drop them down into the mold. Okay, now I'm going to get one of the pink ones and drop it down in there. And these are different sizes on the green stick. So I'm getting the long ones first, and then the shorter ones I'm going in with now. Okay. I'm not sure if we'll use that other one in the cup or not. All right, now I'm going to get my scissors and I'm going to cut off that greenery that we have. And then the other ones, I'm going to use my snippers here. Okay, I think we've got all of them cut. Okay, now I'm going to take my heat gun and I'm going to pop any of the surface bubbles before we start pouring more resin. Okay, now let's go ahead and pour some more resin into the mold, and I'm going to spray a little bit of alcohol first. And I'm pouring very slow because I don't want to introduce any more bubbles into the resin. I'm just using my silicone tipped brush here to push down those flowers a little bit because they have tried to come out of there a little bit. And I know that when we pour some more resin, they're going to try to really come out. But we're going to stop that by putting some more greenery in there. Or we're going to try to. Okay, I'm going to stop right there. Now I'm going to get out some more flowers here. And let's pick out a few and place them in the mold here. I think these right here are beautiful. I'm going to spray a little bit of alcohol on it. And then I'm going to place one of them right there. And I'm going to take my silicone tip tool here and I'm going to push the flower down to try to get any of the air bubbles out from underneath it. I sped the video up a little bit here. All I'm doing is picking out the flowers that we're going to use and placing them down into the mold. Okay, I think this one will be beautiful, so let's use that one. I'm going to push it down and make sure there's no bubbles trapped underneath it. Okay, now I'm trying to pick out another one. Let's use this pink one right here. It's got a little bit of pink and white in it. I sprayed it with alcohol. And now let's take the tool here and push it down into the resin and get any of those bubbles out from underneath it. And the flowers keep trying to go to the center. So as it cures, I'm going to have to babysit it and make sure that I keep pushing them to the outer edge. Because if I don't, then if I don't watch it, they're going to come to the center and cure there. Okay, it needs some greenery on the back too, so I'm going to pick this piece out right here. I think it's beautiful, and I sprayed it with some alcohol, and now I'm going to position it in here and cut off the excess. Okay, now here's the two little pieces we're going to put in there to try to, I should have put these in here before I put that other piece of greenery. I wasn't thinking. Let me lift that out of there, and I'm going to put it in the cup. Now we're going to push these down in here to stop those flowers from trying to come out. Okay, now let's get this one again and position it back on there. There we go. Okay, now we're back, and I mixed up a little bit more of the resin because I didn't want to use what we had mixed up because it had the flowers setting in it, and it just introduced a lot of bubbles into that resin. So I mixed up some fresh resin and put some of that glitter in it, and we're going to put this into our butterfly mold. And I'm going to add some of this glitter right here to it too. Okay, I'm going to stir it up really good. And I'm going to let it degas for 5 minutes. Now we're back. I'm going to spritz the mold with some alcohol, and then we're going to go ahead and drop some of this down into the butterfly. Okay, now we're back. And we're going to go ahead and both of these have cured a little bit. They're not fully cured, but they cured a little bit. And I backed the flower with that pink color that I chose to drop in our popsicle mold. And hopefully that'll bring our flowers and make them pop a little bit more. And it'll also showcase the popsicle melting. Okay, I'm going to use my heat gun, popping out the surface bubbles, and then I'm going to set it to the side and let it cure. How's everyone doing today? I hope everyone's doing okay. I hope this turns out really pretty. Okay, now we're going to cover it, and I'll see you back. Okay, are y'all ready to demold this? I know I am. Oh goodness, this flower looks this butterfly looks really thick, but it is a beautiful. I don't know, it's really thick. Hmm. I don't know if that's going to look good on our popsicle, you guys, but we'll demold it and we'll see what it looks like. Okay, now let's get this one out and let's hope that it turned out pretty and that we don't have any bubbles. I'm okay with a few bubbles because it's, flowers, but I hope we don't have a lot of bubbles if there's any. Okay, I sped this part of the video up because it took me a minute to get this popsicle out of the mold. And I didn't want to let go of the mold because I had it, far enough so I couldn't reach for my oil. So I just sprayed a little bit of alcohol in there. Okay, there it is. Now I'm going to flip my mold back in the right way. And now let's take a look at our popsicle. Oh, the flowers look beautiful in it. Let's take a look inside. Oh, it's beautiful. I don't see not one bubble, you guys. This is so pretty. Okay, I have some popsicle sticks here, and these are the colors that I have left. This one's like an iridescent looking one. Let's put it in there and see what it looks like. Nope, I'm not liking that one in there. Then we have a black. I don't like that one. Silver. I don't like that one. And then gold. Yes, I do like that. Okay, let's get the butterfly here, and I'm going to put it on the top and see, because I wanted it to go on the top of the, like right here. See? But it looks, the butterfly is beautiful, don't get me wrong, but it's something is off about it. It's too thick or something. I wanted it more realistic looking. So, I don't know. I'm just not liking it. What do you guys think? It's just not it's just not doing it for me. Okay, I have some more butterflies here that I have done previously. Some of them are really old, but we're going to dig through these and see what we can find. See if we can get something that will work. Okay, I found this set right here of gold butterflies. And when they were curing, placed something underneath their wings to make the wings lift a little bit on them. That's why they look, like they're flying. I like to do that with my butterflies. I don't like how they lay flat. I like to lift the wings on them while they're curing. I like these gold ones, you guys. They are beautiful. Yes, those gold ones look really good in there. Okay, I have some purple ones in here that there's a set in here, which is like a big butterfly and two little butterflies. So let's get them out because they could possibly work too. But I just don't like the fact that they're laying flat. Okay, I'm going to place them on the popsicle and see what they look like right quick. And I'll bring you down and let you take a peek too. Okay, here's the purple ones. And they do not look as good as the gold. It's too much purple going on. So I think we're going to use the gold, you guys. We're going to do away with this one right here because it's way too thick and it throws it off. I don't like it. So I'll probably use that, at a later date. Okay, I took some rhinestones and I placed in the center of the butterfly there. And we're going to put this one somewhere up here on the popsicle. Okay, I took some rhinestones and I put it in the center of this little butterfly as well. This one's so tiny, I could only fit 2 rhinestones in there. Okay, here's the middle-sized butterfly, and I'm going to do this one with you guys to show you how I done it. I placed a little bit of glue in the center there, and then I'm picking those rhinestones up and just placing them right in the center of the butterfly. And that just gives our butterflies a little bit more creativity. Okay, there it is. All right, now we need something else. So I picked out these pretty little crystal trees right here. And all you do is just unravel them and pick off how many you want. So I got one of them off of there, and I think I'm going to position it up here where the popsicle stick's at and make it like a little tree next to the butterfly. And I'm just going to play with it and get it situated how I want it. Uh-oh. The popsicle stick came out. I'm going to glue those in there so they will not come out like that. I'm just trying to position everything first before I start gluing everything down. Okay, I think I like the butterfly right there. And now I'm going to see where I want to position the two smaller ones before I start gluing them down. Okay, I'm going to take that Let's Resin UV bonder and put some on the back of the butterfly. And I'm going to go ahead and use my light and cure it up. Okay, now let's get this one right here and put some of the UV bonder on the back. And I know right about where I want it. Okay, I'm going to drop it down there. Get my fingers on it right. And now I'm going to cure it up. Okay, now we have the little one to put on. Let's play with it and try to put it on in different areas on the bottom here and see where we like it best. Because I want to make sure it looks really cute before I glue it down. No, I don't really like it over there. I mean, it's kind of cute over there, but let's see if it looks good right here. I don't know. I'm just really liking it over here the best. So I'm going to go ahead and grab my glue. And then I'm going to go ahead and get my UV light. And go ahead and cure it up. Okay. Now I think we're finished, you guys. I'm going to clean my area up here. I like to clean the top of this bottle off before I put the cap on because it gets gunk all on it. And then I'm going to take you down and let you take a look at it. Okay, here it is, and I think it turned out so beautiful. Now I need to do the little sucker that came with it, you know, because this came as a set with a popsicle and a sucker. So I need to find something to do with that one. Well, let me know what you guys think about this. It's about that time for a sweet goodbye. And I will see you tomorrow. Yes, tomorrow, you guys. You get an extra video this week. God bless you. Goodbye, my friends.